Dark Wolf 82 here to bring you another video of The Walking Dead Season 9. Now, this video is going to contain to the Whisperer's arrival. Now, let's go ahead and dissect this thing and let's get to it. First of all, we see that Daryl and Rick are getting into this argument, and we see that from that argument, they fall down this hole, okay? And what happens is, as soon as they fall down that hole, they begin to argue with each other. Now, the clip that you're about to see right now it has a lot to do with what Daryl is saying. Now, Rick is not quite understanding what Daryl is saying at all. He's not wanting to listen. So, with this clip says a whole lot, okay? This clip is saying a lot of what Daryl is saying to Rick to make him understand. Now, so this clip that's about to be played is, listen to it very carefully, and you will see on what Daryl is trying to say. So here is that clip.
You set that up too?
And you really laying this on me?
You're the one that had to go chasing after her.
Couldn't just let things be, huh?
You know what keeping Negan alive means to us.
I know what seeing him dead means to her.
Daryl, I get why she can't accept it. I do.
Yeah.
Her never coming to Alexandria, her hanging Gregory the way she did, I know. I'm not blind.
You sure as hell been acting like it. And your ass wouldn't even be alive if it wasn't for Glenn. You wouldn't have found Lori. You wouldn't have found Carl. And you sure as wouldn't have found any of us. He did that. Or did you forget?
Of course not. I think about it every damn day. And Maggie, I hate what I did to her, what I took from her, but it's what I had to do.
She's doing what she has to do.
What, you're okay with that?
Why the hell wouldn't I be?
You spared Dwight. After Denise, after what he did to you.
You mean locking me in a damn closet? Parading me around so I couldn't say nothing? And you got that guy sitting in a cell like a damn symbol. To all them assholes who can't wait to see things go back to the way that they were.
Keeping him alive is how we make sure it won't.
No. Keeping him alive is giving him hope that it will.
So, now, after that, we begin to see that they are still down in this hole. And we see that there is so much going on. There's still so much going on. And while they're down there, Rick is pacing back and forth. He's trying to make a conversation with Daryl. And Daryl, soon enough, okay, he winds up bringing up the whole thing with Carl. That Rick has to let go of Carl. He really does. He says, Rick, you have to let go, man. You got to let go, brother. Let go. Let go of Carl. And Rick begins to think, well, I can't. I've been trying to do everything that I have to. And I'm trying to do what is in the best interest that Carl has already taught me to do with each community. He wants us all to come together. And right there is where Daryl pops in. And he says, man, he's like, this isn't you. It's not you. You got to let go. You got to let go of Carl. You just have to, man. And he's like, come on, man. He's like, let go of it. Just let go of Carl. Well, what winds up happening is he struggles and he paces back and forth. The whole thing with it is he begins to get it in his head now. Okay, he gets it in his mind that, hey, Daryl is right. What am I doing? What am I struggling with here? I have to learn to let go. But he can't. There's something about Carl that he's still holding on to. So what winds up happening is he grabs a root and he starts climbing. Okay, he starts climbing. Daryl climbs after him. A walker comes down and just smacks bottom, okay? He just smacks the whole bottom there. And what winds up happening is that Daryl grabs onto the rope. He follows after Rick. So he's trying so hard, but he keeps slipping. He keeps slipping. And then more walkers begin to come after that one. So the more that they're falling in, there's maybe probably about, 10, 12 of them in there. And they're trying to grab Daryl. But Daryl is strong enough to pull himself up while Rick is already on top. He's on top. And he just, it's the way that he climbs up. But going back to where he was talking about Carl, that clip is just amazing. It is amazing. And so that clip will be shown right now because this clip is amazing. Okay, now what he is trying to tell Rick is to let go. So let's see that clip right now.
If this doesn't work, if she kills Negan, he becomes a martyr. The war was for nothing. Every person who died for nothing. Carl died for nothing.
What about the rest of us? You don't think after all the shit we've been through, we couldn't handle it? And you keep asking us to have faith in all these other people. The truth is, you don't have enough faith in us.
You know that's not true.
I'd die for you. And I would have died for Carl. You know that. But you gotta hear me. You're chasing something for him that ain't meant to be, man. You just gotta let him go. Let him go.
I never asked anyone to follow me.
I know. Maybe you should have.
Now, when they do that, they go and they climb up, okay? They climb up, they climb out. Well, they see walkers just, piling and piling. Now, Rick tells Daryl, hey, go. I got to do this. I'm going to go and I'm going to lead them away. Daryl's like, no, you're not going to do this on your own. You're not. I'm not going to let you. He's like, Daryl, go. I can do this. He's like, okay. He's like, hey, please be safe. So Rick goes and he rides off, leading the herd, okay? So when he goes and he leads that herd, okay, he's reliving Atlanta. So it's basically like when he's going down this road, it's like he's going down Atlanta, okay? And what winds up happening is that the horse gets freaked out like it did in the pilot of season 1. But this time, this horse really freaks out and Rick falls back and hits the rebar, okay? So when he hits a rebar, it's stuck in his side, okay? But yet, it's like he can't pull himself up. Well, now, if you go back and you realize that Rick is trying to pull himself up, but he can't. He can't. He's stuck. But this herd is closing in on him. It is closing in on him. And you can tell that it's when they're closing in, they are literally closing in on him. They're closing in. So he's probably thinking, man, he's like, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I have to find some way to give me the strength to get out of here. Okay? Well, he's stuck. He can't. He tries to pull himself up, but he can't. It's painful for him. So what winds up happening is it's messed up. It is messed up. Now, another thing that, before we go back to this, is that if you look back, and I think in episode 3, okay, episode 3 of season 9, they are pushing the wagon. They are pushing the wagon. Well, you hear a walker, or should I say whisper, say time, okay? But what is that time for? Well, here's the thing. And he's there, and this is where the whisper's arrival begins. Their arrival has already come through. It's the first time that they hear a walker talk. But the thing is, they don't pay attention to that. Even though that Rick hears something, it says time. Now, Ezekiel is not the one that is looking back. It is Rick. Rick looks over there and he's thinking, man, what the hell was that? And he's just got that look. So he winds up telling Daryl and Michonne, Daryl, Michonne, go. We will do this. Ezekiel's in the back and he's pushing and he's pushing and he's pushing. So he gets the other part of the wagon, he sets it in. And, Rick has gone through enough as it is. Rick has gone through enough in his past, even now. Now, that clip that says time will be played right here. So if you listen very carefully to this clip, you will notice that a walker, or should I say whisper, talks and says time. And what does it mean? Does it mean it's time for Rick to die? Or could it mean that it's time for Ezekiel for his demise? So here's a clip. Listen very carefully and you will hear and you will notice that they are saying time. So here it is.
We're almost there.
One more time. 1, 2, 3.
Good, let's get out of here. Daryl, Sean.
On it.
Now going back to where Rick fell. Okay. Now coming up for episode 5, we see in the trailer that he pulls himself up. He pulls himself up. It's so painful. And when he pulls himself up, he gets free, gets on that horse, and he's holding his side. He is holding his side because he is bleeding out. So what does he do? He's holding his side. He's riding on the horse. And finally, he tries and he does. And he leads the walkers away. Leads the walkers away. After he leads the walkers away, he winds up at a cabin. Okay? He winds up at a cabin. And it's weird. Because here's my theory on this as well. Because the Whisper arc, okay, I believe it's already here. It's already there. Because the Whisper's arrival, okay, the Whisper's arrival has already shown and it's already begun. So with their arrivals there, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? With their arrivals and hearing that walker or whisper saying time. Okay. And if you really think about it, we seen in the trailer for the premiere, okay? And there's a lot going on. You've seen Rosita and you've seen Eugene going down in this hill, okay? And what they do is they're sitting there, they're rubbing mud all over themselves. Now, this is new because of the fact that when they do that, Rosita is scared. She's scared, okay? Eugene, same thing. But what does this mean? Does this mean that the Whisperers' arc has begun? The reason why I say that their arrival is here is because at the end of that trailer, you will hear the Whisperers say, "Where are they?" This clip is what gets very disturbing as well. You listen very closely, very carefully, and listen to this clip, and you will see and you will hear that they say, "Where are they?" So here it is.
Where are they?
Now, going through all that, okay, and seeing all the Whisperers' arrival. Their arrival means now the warning is there. The warning is there. They are not to be tampered with. They are not to be tampered with. So, I'm going to end this video now to say that their arrival has already begun. We believe and we say that their arrival is there, but has the Ark War begun? So yeah, please put down your comments and your opinions down in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, throw it a thumbs up, give it a like. And if you guys have not subscribed to my channel, please do that as well. And hit the little bell so it will notify you when I do lives or when I post up more videos. And yeah, and we will see you all in the next one. Stay awesome always, and keep on rocking, you guys. Peace.
Because no matter where they take me, in death I will survive, and I will never be forgotten with you by my side.